26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. We'll start with the deep breathing exercise. We'll do 3 warm-up postures and then we'll stop for a water break. Try to hold off for the water until after the warm-up's complete. The deep breathing exercise is a 6-second inhale through the nose, 6-second exhale through the mouth, constricting the back of the throat, creating an audible breath. If you find your lungs are full or empty ahead of the class, hold them full or empty is the only time we'd ask you to hold your breath. Interlace your fingers, gluing them to your chin and your neck. Keep your shoulders down. Begin on the inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Every inhale, try to take in more air as you're working lung capacity and lung elasticity. Exhale. On the exhale, pull the belly tight, elbows touch at the same time that the lungs empty. Inhale. Keep your shoulders down and frame your face with your elbows. Exhale. Create an audible breath. Try to fog a mirror on the ceiling, creating an H-A sound. Inhale. Every inhale, take in more air, building lung capacity and lung elasticity. Exhale. Keep the spine straight, only moving the neck. Elbows touch, lungs empty. Inhale, shoulders down. Frame the face with the elbows. Exhale. Fog that mirror. Use a little knuckle pressure on the chin. Elbows touch. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. When you think your lungs are full, sip in more air. Exhale. Elbows touch, lungs empty, belly tightens. Roll your shoulders, moisten your mouth. 3 warm-up postures, starting with Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Inhale your arms up. Interlace your 10 fingers, release index fingers, keep your thumbs crossed. Inhale again. Move left or right 10 to 12 times, watching your hips move opposite the shoulders, kind of like a pendulum, creating a stretch down both sides of the body. Your first set 60 seconds, your second set 30 seconds. Don't worry about depth, worry about form. Depth comes with a consistent practice. Meet back up in the middle. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Exhale to the right. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward and to the left as your upper body starts to lean back, helping to open the pelvis, the shoulders, shifting the weight into the heels. Bring your right shoulder and left hip forward so your shoulders and hips square to the top of your mat. Arms are straight, heels of the hands are tight, biceps connected to the ears. If there's a gap, it's an equal distance. Move your hips past the knife edge of your left pinky toe. Create a crescent shape with the body and enjoy a tremendous stretch down the left side of the body, from bones to skin, fingertips to toes. Every inhale, finding a bit of space. Every exhale, moving a little bit deeper. Right hand pulls on the left hand. We don't bounce. Reach, reach, rise. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Exhale to the left. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward and to the right as your upper body starts to lean back, helping to open the pelvis and the shoulders shift weight to heels. The hips press past the knife edge of your right pinky toe. Create a crescent shape with the body. Enjoy a tremendous stretch down the body. Bones to skin, fingertips to toes. Left shoulder, right hip forward. Shoulders and hips square to the mat in front of you. Lift your chin. That's an airway. Keep it open. Every inhale, finding a bit of space. Every exhale, moving a little bit deeper. Left hand pulls on the right hand, starting to point at the back left corner of the room. We're not going to bounce. Reach, and rise. Lightly rest your head back. Gently roll your neck left and right, left and right. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Trace one ceiling tile at a time backwards. Keep 80% of the air in the lungs. Breathe from the top 20%. Draw your tailbone down. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward, upper, middle, backward, spine bending. Breathe. Look for the back wall or the back baseboard. Bring the biceps behind the ears as you go back, fall back, more back, and rise. Still keep the biceps glued to the ears. Bend the knees as much as you need. Exhaling your hands to the floor, taking your time. This is U-turn from back bend to forward bend. We're not quite warmed up yet. Once the hands are on the floor, lift your heels left and right. Left and right. Now take some deep knee bends all the way down and all the way up 2 or 3 times. Toes are touching. So you're getting blood flowing in between the joints and the ligaments, preparing for your practice of yoga. Padahastasana, hand to foot posture. Everybody, take a deep knee bend so that your heels are lifted. Now, grab your heels from behind and underneath. Pinky fingers touch. 10 fingers face forward. Pull hard on your heels. Straighten your legs as best as you can. The most important thing is that the belly stays connected to your thighs. If there's any gap between the belly and the thighs, bend your knees more. Your eyes are open for the entirety of the class. Your head's dangling like a boulder. You're using the pressure of the chest on the knees to start to straighten the legs, lengthening the top of the head towards the top of the feet. Breathing. Everybody, bend your knees more. Get the pinkies, wrists, and elbows closer together behind heels, ankles, and calves. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lock out your legs. Reverse your way back up. Bend knees, tight belly. Exhale your hands down. Great job. Second set, inhale your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers, release index fingers. Keep your thumbs crossed. Inhale again. Exhale to the right. Second set's half as long. So you start the second set wherever you left off at the end of the first set. You started your depth. Neck visible. Left hip press to the left. Right hand pull on the left. Don't bounce. Reach, rise. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward and to the right. Lean that upper body back, keeping the chin lifted. Left hand pulls on the right. Don't bounce. Reach, rise. Rest your head back. Roll the neck gently. Inhale. Trace one ceiling tile at a time backwards. Keep your legs straight. Press your thighs, hips, stomach forward. Look for the back wall or baseboard. Near the end, You can bring your arms back, go back, fall back, more back, and rise. Still keep the biceps glued to the ears. Bend the knees as much as you need as you exhale your hands to the floor. You turn back bend to forward bend. Once your hands are on the floor, lift your heels a few times. Take deep knee bends a few times. Down and up. Down and up. Padahastasana, hand to foot pose. Everybody, go down, heels are lifted. Grab your heels from behind and underneath. Pinky fingers eventually touch. Pull hard, straighten legs best you can. Head's dangling, eyes are open. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the top of the head towards the top of the feet. Pressure of chest on knees. Breathe. Your opportunity has arrived. Lock out your legs. Reverse your way back up. Nice and slow, tight belly. Exhale. We've warmed up the spine in 4 directions. Now, awkward seated pose. Warming up arms, legs, and core. Step to the right 6 inches. Measure that 6 inches with 2 fists between your big toes. Reach your hands forward, shoulder height. Engage bicep, tricep, pec minor. Inhale across the upper back. Chair pose. Sit as deep as you can right away. Make sure there's 6 inches between your knees, your ankles, your elbows, and your wrists. Toes are lifted, but press 4 corners of both feet firm to the mat. Tighten the belly, lift the chin, and lean the upper body back. This is a form of upper backward spine bending. Test the limits of balance right now. Breathing. This is your final opportunity to test how low you can go. Lower. Rise. Keep your arms strong. Work your ankle strength every single day. Heels up, heels forward. Go to the point that you're wiggling and wobbling and stay there. That's the edge. You have arrived for it. Tighten the belly, lift the front of the pelvis, drawing the tailbone down, and start to bend the knees. The knees are never wider than the hips, and the hips are never lower than an invisible chair. Shoulder blades down. If someone was standing behind you, they could see the whole sole of the foot. Inhale the heels even higher. And rise. Heels down. Keep your arms strong. Glue your knees together, lifting your heels 1/4 inch. 10-second descent. 10. Stop where you want. 9. Breathing. 8. Knees stay touching. 7. Slower. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Eventually, arms and thighs are parallel. Shoulders will stay over the hips. It'll look like you're holding a 3-sided box. Lift up 1/4 inch. Rise. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, feet together, enjoy, take a moment, prepare. Second set, step to the right, 6 inches. Measure that 2 fists between big toes. Actually measure. Reach your hands forward, rest them shoulder height. Engage bicep, tricep. Inhale across upper back. Chair pose. Shh. Toes are up. Tighten the belly. Draw the shoulders down. Begin to test the limits of balance. Start at your edge. Get deeper. Keep those knees pulling away. Breathe. A little lower. rise. Keep your arms strong. Ankle strength every single day. Heels up, heels forward. Start to bend the knees as you concentrate the height of the heels. Tighten the belly, lift the front of the pelvis, bend the knees more. Height of heels, primary goal, so get those heels higher. Bend deeper, heels up, and release. Arms stay strong. Glue your knees together, lifting your heels a quarter inch. 10-second descent. 9. We're in an elevator. 8. Stop where you want. 7. Keep those shoulders down. 6. Slower. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Take 3 tiny bounces. Hold third high bounce. Slowly rise. Belly's tight. Slower. Yes, amazing. Let's keep going. Final warm up. Garasana, eagle. Inhale your arms up. Right arm under left. Grab your wrist or interlace fingers or just grab your shoulders. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, chair. Inhale, right leg over left. Try to hook your toe to your ankle. If you can't hook it, point it. Remove the gap between the thighs, tighten the belly, and lift the chin. Try to line everything up to the center. Elbows, knees, ankles, wrists. So knees to the right, elbows to the left. Breathing. Soften the toes on the left foot. Bend deeper into the left knee. Slowly release. Big breath. Left arm under right. Grab your wrists. Interlace fingers or grab shoulders. Simply grab shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. No gap between thighs. Chin up. Tighten the belly. Move the knees to the left. Draw the right shoulder lower. Try to line everything up to the center. Soften the expression. Deepen the iron will. Bend the right knee more. Slowly release. Big breath. Right arm under left. Grab shoulders to modify. Chair. Inhale, right leg up. So if you're grabbing the shoulders, now I want you to walk the hands to the center line so you start to open up across the upper back. Eventually, you will get your wrists. Knees to the right. Bend left knee. Inhale. Slow the release. Left arm under right. Inhale across upper back. Grab shoulders if you need. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale. No gap between thighs. Pointing your toe to your ankle. Moving the knees to the left. Walking your hands towards the center line of the spine. Draw the elbows down. Move the knees to the left. Bend your right knee. Slowly release. Tiny, tiny sip of water. Chugging your water before class, chugging your water after class, but during class, trying for tiny sips, showing up hydrated. Danyama, Janu Sarasana, standing head to knee posture. Shift your weight to your left leg and engage the left thigh. Feel your left knee draw up into the thigh. Inhale across your upper back. Exhale, come on down. Interlace your 10 fingers, 2 inches below your right foot. Interlace to the webbing of the hand. 60 seconds. Focus forward. Re-engaging your left leg, protecting it. Right thigh eventually parallel to the mat. Right heel eventually underneath the right knee. Don't grab the heel or the arch of the right foot. Go for the ball of the right foot. Show me there's no weight in your hands, nothing changing. If everything I said makes sense, start your kick. Keep your arms straight until both legs are straight and your heel is hip height, no higher, no lower. Turn your right foot to the center line and press your right heel forward. Point your elbows towards your calves. Shift the gaze. Re-engage the left leg. Soften the jaw. 3, 2, slowly reverse your way up and release. Shift weight to right leg. Engage right thigh. Inhale across upper back. Exhale, come on down. Grab foot. Interlace finger just below foot. Thumbs under foot. Focus stability in the right leg. Strong, solid, concrete. Thumbs underneath the left foot. Don't grab heel or arch. Go for ball of left foot. Standing legs straight. Been to 10 or more classes. Option to start kick. Wait until both legs and arms are straight. Then bend the elbows. Turn your left foot to the center line, 1/4 inch. Pull toes back. Press heel forward. Lay elbows to the bottom of the calf. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Reverse your way out. Thumbs in, tailbone down. Inhale, press hips forward. Okay, second set, 30 seconds. Shift weight to left leg. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, coming down. Interlace those fingers just below the foot. Option to kick. Both arms and legs straight. Only then bend the elbows. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Look at the top of the foot. Run the gaze down your shin towards your knee. Forehead to knee. 3, 2, 1. Shift weight into the right leg. Engage the right thigh. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, coming down. Interlace those fingers just below the foot. Option to kick. Maybe you're here. Stay there. Get that heel hip height. Maybe arm and legs are straight. Then bend elbows. Elbows point to the floor. Draw shoulders away from ears. Look at the top of the foot. Run your gaze towards your knee. 3, forehead to knee. 2, slowly reverse your way out. Thumbs in, fingers out. Tailbone down. Inhale, press hips forward. Telescope ribs up. Lengthen the front body. Dancers. Dandiyama, Dhanasana. Right palm upright like you're holding a tray. Move your shoulder blade towards your spine and lower the wrist towards the thigh. Keep your palm upright. Take your ankle from the inside and invite the knee to the center line. Inhale the left arm up. Move your right hip forward, 60 seconds. Kick into the right hand. Use 50% of your leg strength. Begin to lay your belly over an invisible tabletop in front of you. Shifting the weight to the ball of the left foot. Re-engaging the left leg. It's strong, solid, concrete like a lamp post. Left hand shoulder height or higher. Cheek connected to bicep. Allow the right shoulder to disappear behind the left. Mini up dog of the chest. You're breathing, you're kicking, and you're stretching, 50-50. You might just be right here, opening of the chest and the psoas. You got 10 seconds. Standing splits is your goal. So when the toes reappear above you, you're breathing and you're kicking. Take your time to release if you can. Left palm upright. Keep the palm upright. Drop the wrist to the thigh. Take your ankle from the inside. Invite the knee to the center line. Inhale the right arm up. Draw the right shoulder down. Kick into the left hand, 50% of the leg strength. Just enough to create an engagement around the left knee. Move your left hip forward or down and begin to lay your belly over that invisible tabletop in front of you. Right hand shoulder height or higher. Right leg strong, solid concrete like a lamp post. Shift the weight to the ball of the right foot. If you were to fall out, you'd fall forward, but strength of kick, iron will, determination are carrying you. If you fell out, get back in. Unity in the universe. Got 12 seconds left. Breathe, Ajay. Kick up, kick back, kick more, and release. Mountain. Second set, right palm upright. Drop wrist to thigh, keep palm upright. Ankle from inside, knees together, inhale left arm up. Kick into the right hand, 50%. Begin to lay that belly over a table, lowering the right hip, shifting weight to ball of left foot, left hand higher, get to your edge, kick back, kick up, kick more, reverse your way out slowly. Left palm. And ankle from inside. Knees together. Feel that stretch already. Right arm up. Activate the toes and kick into the hand. Move your left hip forward. Lay that belly over a table. Shift weight to the ball of the right foot and lift the right hand even higher, cheek to bicep. They call it bow pulling pose for the reason. Left shoulder behind right. Kick back. Kick up, kick more, and slowly release. Fantastic. Tadasana. Back of mat. You can keep your hands on your hips. Great way to modify as you build core, protect back. Or inhale your arms up. Interlace fingers. Release index fingers. Take another inhale. Telescope your ribs. Giant step, right leg. Point the toes of the left foot. Lower the left hip. Straighten the arms. Bring the biceps behind the ears. Lift the left leg even higher. Breathing. Stretching. Reaching. Slowly release. Inhale, telescope your ribs up. Exhale. Step with the left. Maybe you're in a teeter-totter position like this, breathing. Your goal is capital letter T. T stands for terrific. Lower the right hip, straighten the arms, straighten the right leg, lift the right leg higher. Breathing, stretching, reaching. Release. Is your heart racing? I hope so. That was a cardiovascular-esque workout as you work all the muscles in the body. You can calm that racing heart through deep breathing. Inhale your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers, release index fingers. Inhale again. Giant step, right leg. Point the toes of the left foot. Tighten the belly, lower the left hip. Straighten the arms, lift the chin. Lift the left leg higher. Breathing. Reaching. Stretching. And release. Inhale, telescope. Exhale, giant step, left leg. Point the toes of the right foot. Tighten the belly, lower the right hip. Straighten the left leg and arms. Deepen the breath, iron will, determination, and then slowly release. Hands down. Great, amazing. Let's slow the class down. Dhyana, Babiksapada, Passionate Konasana. Wide leg forward fold. Inhale your arms up. Giant step, arms parallel. Inhale again. Come on down. Grab heels, ankles, or calves. What's more important than where you grab is that you straighten your spine. Get an arrow straight spine so you're honestly working form over depth. Thumb connected to the index finger, your hands like a hook. Lengthen the top of the head away from the tailbone. Four corners of both feet are firm to the mat. The object of stretching is pulling. So start to pull on whatever you get a hold of. Move the belly towards the center line of the thighs. Breathe. Breathe. Every exhale moving a little bit deeper. Concentrate. Straighter spine. Slowly rise. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, giant step. Okay, second set. Tighten the belly. Keep your shoulders down. Maybe it's 2 or 3 breaths to move your way down. Be honest, breath to movement connection, even in a hatha-based class. Okay, that's not just vinyasa. Shoulders away from the ears, straighten the spine. Move the belly towards the center line of the thigh. Pull on whatever you got a hold of. Push into balls of feet to rise. Inhale, hands up, feet together. Exhale, hands down. Trikonasana, triangle, climax of class. Everything after this is a downhill slope. And everything you did up until this moment prepared you for this moment. I'm going to change the mat for a different view. Okay. Amazing. Inhale your arms up. Big step, arms parallel. Turn your right foot, bend your right knee. So your knee must be above the ankle like this. If you're finding that your knee is passing your ankle, then you must widen stance. So try that a couple times. First, only move your arms, not your torso. Now, try to line your elbow up to your thigh or your knee, depending on how low your hips are. Create that straight line from your armpit to your heel. Lift your gaze to your left thumb. Active hands. Draw tailbone towards left heel, tighten belly. Use right elbow pressure on the right knee, move the right knee to the right. Soften the toes and the jaw. Lower your hips, you're getting deeper in the posture. Breathe. Lower those hips more, get real. Slowly rise. Enjoy. Turn right foot, turn left foot. Inhale first, exhale, bend knee, heels in one line, arms are up. Inhale, bend knee. So every exhale, bend knee. Stack knee. Knee must stack no matter where in your practice you are. Left arm down, right arm up, nothing else changes. Now set your alignment. Move that left elbow down. Armpit to knee, straight line. Left knee stacked, fingers active, toes up. Tighten your belly. Draw tailbone towards right heel. Move left knee to the left. Soften jaw. You could do this all day long, couldn't you? That's why you're going to get a little deeper, so you get to your edge today. Get to a new point in your practice. You've worked so hard for this moment. Slowly rise. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Take a moment. Breathe. Prepare. Second set. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So get into your posture. Ride your breath in and out. Right arm down. Left arm up. You can do this. You can do anything. Breathe. One day you're going to get index and middle finger, big toe. Slowly rise. Enjoy. Left foot. Inhale. Exhale. You got this. Left arm. So check in. Is that knee actually stacked? When you're ready, slowly rise. Hands up, hands down. Dhaniyama, Babi Tripada, Janusarasana. Pyramid. We'll only do this once. Inhale, arms up, cross thumbs, don't interlace fingers. 3-foot step to the right, approximately the width of your mat. Bring your 10 toes to the back of the room and ensure your feet are on railroad tracks, hip width apart. Right hip back, left hip forwards a couple times, so your hips square to the back of the mat. Inhale across the upper chest. Exhale, bend knee, tuck chin, place forehead to knee. And the posture doesn't start until the forehead meets the knee. Just do whatever you have to do to get the forehead to the knee. Maybe the pressure of the forehead straightens the knee. And if your forehead's connected to a straight leg, then you might use palm pressure into the mat, getting the hairline to the kneecap. Palms stay touching, knife edge of pinky finger to the mat. Breathe. Press into the right foot to rise. 10 toes side. 10 toes back. So, feet hip width apart, not on a tightrope. That's hard to balance. And you need space for the hips to move left hip back, right hip forward. Palms touch, thumbs cross, bend left knee, tighten belly, tuck chin, round back. Forehead must touch knee. If your forehead's actually connected to your knee, then use forehead pressure on knee, straighten leg. Palms stay touching, thumbs crossed, knife edge of pinky finger to the mat. Unless your forehead's connected to a straight leg, then you might use some palm pressure. Get the hairline to the kneecap. Breathe. Slowly rise. 10 toes side, hands down, feet together. Tree and toe stand. Shift weight to left leg, engage left thigh. Feel or see left knee drop into thigh. Inhale, right knee into armpit, grabbing the knee with both hands. Close your knee up. Now keep a hold of the knee with the right hand, grab ankle with left hand. Place ankle on the front of your thigh. Or line the heel up to the crease of the hip, the costume of the hip, or the belly button. Now, keep a hand on ankle and move right knee away from top of mat. Lift front of pelvis, draw tailbone down. One hand, heart center. Breathe. If you can, release slower than that. Shift weight to right leg. Don't inhale left knee into chest. Inhale left knee into armpit. Grab knee with both hands and close knee. Now invite heel to costume of hip. Invite left knee away from top of mat. Keep one hand on the ankle, one hand to heart center. Lifting front of pelvis, drawing tailbone down. Slowly switch. Toe stand. Toe stand's not advanced. Everybody can play with toe stand. Inhale right knee into armpit. Close knee. Invite ankle to front of thigh. Knee away from front of mat. One hand, heart center. Stay here to play with toe stand. Look at the top of your mat. And then begin to reach for your mat. If you can't touch the floor, stay here. Working stability and a lengthening of hamstring. If you've got a hold of the floor, then you're going to lift your heel and shift the weight into the hands, bending your knee, lowering yourself down. Tippy fingers beside your hips. One hand, heart center. Maybe both hands, heart center. Don't rest on that left heel. Reverse or release. Enjoy. Inhale left knee to armpit. Ankle to front of thigh. One hand, heart center. Toe stand, look at top of mat. And reach for the top of the mat. With your two hands. If you can't touch the floor, stay here. If you've got the floor, shift the weight into your hands and lift the heel, lower yourself down. Keep the right leg strong. Move the tippy fingers beside the hips. Don't rest on that heel. Bring one hand to heart center. Maybe both. Reverse or release your weight back up. Honor standing sequence. Down to the mat. Onto your back. Ardha Pavanuttasana, wind removing pose. Inhale, right knee to armpit. Interlace fingers just below knee. Keep the elbows tight to the ribs and start to equalize the elbows to the floor. Press your left heel away from your left hip. Pull your 10 toes up towards your 2 knees and spread the toes apart. Breathe into the lower right lung, massaging the ascending and transverse colon and intestines. Every inhale, press your belly up. Every exhale, pull the thigh down. Maintain compression. Micro tuck chin, lengthen the neck. Keep the shoulders drawing away from your ears. And release. Inhale, left knee into left armpit. Interlace fingers just below the knee. Press your right heel away from your right hip. Pull your 10 toes up towards your 2 knees and spread the toes apart. Keep the head glued to the mat and get those elbows equal distances to the mat. Micro tuck chin. Transverse descending colon on this side. Massaging internal organs, working white knuckle grip strength and a compression in the hip. Breathe. And release. Inhale, both knees in. Reach over your shins for your opposite elbows. If you can't reach your elbows, grab your wrists, fingers, or knees, but always try for the elbows. Feet are side by side, not crossed. Back of the head stays down. Flatten the top rim of the sacrum. Feeling the knees move away from the chest. Concentrate that the tailbone and top rim of sacrum are flat to the mat, and then pull the knees back into the chest. One day as you improve your skeletal system through the practice of asana, your spine will lay flat to the mat, and the knees will still be connected to the chest. And slowly release. Double exhale sit-ups to transition throughout the rest of the class. If you have low back problems, skip them. Glue your heels together and down. Inhale your arms up. Double exhale sit up. I'm going to reposition my mat for spine strengthen, cobra. Actually, I'll keep it in this direction for today. Change of view. Okay. Tops of fingers line up, tops of shoulders. Tops of feet to the mat. Do not lift hands and feet. Do lift knees and ribs. Knees up. Draw tailbone towards heels. Inhale, ribs up. So there's no palm pressure with your hands. You're using back strength to lift the ribs. And your breath. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Lift the gaze. You're moving the elbows towards 90 degrees, keeping your belly button down. Don't hold the breath. Slowly release. Keep moving. Hands beside you. Flip the palms to the floor. Rock and roll the hips left and right. Try to get the pinky fingers to touch underneath the hips. Kiss the mat. Don't look left or right. Spread the fingers. Inhale, right leg up. Concentrate to relax your left leg. Concentrate to press your right hip down on wrist, mat, or forearm. Straighten right leg. Inhale the right leg higher. Slowly release. Left leg up. Concentrate. Relax your right leg. Press your left hip down on wrist mat or forearm. Straighten left leg. Inhale, left leg higher. And release. Double leg lift. Spread your fingers. Touch the pinkies. Straighten the arms. Kiss the mat. Don't look left or right. Very important. You can use a little bit of momentum for double leg lift. Push down, lift up. The more that you push down, the more you're able to lift the feet up. One day you're going to roll the hips up off of the forearms higher and back down. Release your arms out from underneath you. Airplane. Spread your wings. Think F-16s, not B-52s. Inhale everything up. Draw the tailbone down, squeeze the thighs. Draw the shoulder blades away from your ears. Spread the fingers. Soften the jaw and create a banana shape. Breathing. Wake up the shoulders by lining the knuckles up to the crown of the head. A little higher if you can. Breathe. Slow. Final spine strengthen. Floor bow, Dhanurasana. If it's hard to grab your ankles, don't grab your ankles. Do another airplane. Or grab your ankles. Thumbs connected to the index finger, your hands like a hook. Your arms are straight. Knees 6 inches apart, same with ankles. Point the toes, kick into the hands. Draw the shoulders down, lift the gaze up. You're trying to create a teardrop shape. Knees and ankles and only hip width apart. Breathe. Don't ever hold the breath. Take your time to release. Hero's pose. Top of mat, hips on heels. If you know what Supta Virasana is, go ahead and move into it. If you don't know what Supta Virasana is, then move together with us. Sitting hips on heels, working a compression. If this is too much pressure on your knees or ankles, lean forward to relieve the pressure. It took me practicing every single day for an entire year before I could sit like this comfortably. If you can sit like this for 3 minutes, then you can experiment with next stage. Keep knees together, get your ankles apart, and then see what happens. If your hips are floating, or you have pressure on your knees, then come back to the first part of the posture and wait here. If your knees are together and your hips are on the floor and your knees are okay, then you can experiment with next stage. Leaning back. Now, to get to your elbows, it's okay if the knees start to open, but if they lift, you've gone too far. Some of us might get down to the shoulders, grabbing the elbows above our head. If you're already there, switch your grip. So even after practicing almost 10 years, it's a really, really difficult posture for me. I generally wait here, working compression. Okay, everybody. Slowly release, spin around for Shavasana. 3 postures, 2 twists, and a breathing exercise. Glue your heels together and down. Inhale, your arms up. Double exhale, sit up. Half tortoise, Ardha Kamarasana. Back of the mat, hips upon heels. Inhale, arms up, Cross thumbs, don't interlock fingers. Keep your hips glued to your heels and see if you can exhale the forehead to the mat ahead of your pinky fingers. Now, shuffle your hips back towards your heels. I like to lengthen my belly down my thighs. Keep your hips on your heels and then bend the elbows until the forehead meets the mat. If your forehead's on the mat, then you start to straighten the arms, keeping your forehead on the mat. If your arms are straight and your forehead's on the mat, then you bring your nose or chin to the mat, lengthening the neck. Tighten the belly. Reverse your way back up, straight into camel, Ustrasana. 6 inches between your knees and ankles, 2 fists. Tops of the feet stay down. Draw your tailbone down. Thumbs in, fingers out to support your low back. This is enough for most of us. Don't just drop your head back, protect your neck. You'd be resting your head back, final stage of posture. Inhale across the upper chest, push your feet down and press your hips forward. Draw your shoulders down your back. Breathe. If you're pushing your feet down and your hips move past your knee line, then you might get the hands onto the heels. Draw the shoulders down. Lift the chest up. Keep the lips closed, even touching the teeth together. Maybe rest the head back. Breathe. Slowly rise. Spin around, Shavasana. Rabbit. Glue your heels down. Inhale, your arms up. Sasana. Back of mat. Knuckles down, palms up. Inhale across upper chest. Exhale, tuck chin, round back, grab heels. So some goals here. If you were wearing a ponytail, you'd be trying to place your ponytail to the mat. Next, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the hips up over top of the knees, causing pressure on the neck or head. That's why you pull on the heels, relieve pressure. Lengthen the back. Slowly release. Janusarasana, separate leg, head to knee stretch. Left leg in, right leg out. Interlace your fingers above you, torso to the right. 1, 2, 3 times. Now bend your right knee, grab your foot, and place your forehead on your knee. Those things must happen. You might use the pressure of your forehead to straighten the leg. And if your forehead was connected to a straight leg, then you might lift the heel 1/4 inch. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, point the elbows down. Gaze under right armpit, breathe. Switch. Torso to the left, 1, 2, or 3 times. Bend left knee, grab foot, place forehead to knee. Gaze under left armpit. Pressure forehead, straightens knee. Draw shoulders down, gaze under left armpit. Forehead connected to straight leg, maybe then lift heel. Point elbows down, pull toes back, spread toes. Slowly release. You can do a double exhale sit up. The second the shoulder blades touch down, rise. Paschimottanasana. Moving myself back for you guys. Move fleshy meat bones. Index and middle finger grab big toes. Press big toe mounds forward. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale, point your elbows down. Straighten the spine. Relax your neck. Slowly release. Final spinal, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend left knee, step right leg over. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, elbow to knee, right hand behind you. Use your right hand like a kickstand to help protect your low back. Try to place 4 corners of the left foot to the mat. Inhale, lengthen your ribs up. Exhale your shoulders down, deepening the twist. Gaze over right shoulder. Take your time to release. Switch. Bend right knee. To modify, you just keep that right leg straight. 4 corners of left foot to the mat. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale into your twist. Left hand's there for support. Right elbow's bent. Palm of right hand facing to the right. Gaze over left shoulder. Breathe. Slowly release. Counter twist. Okay. Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Comfortable seated position, whatever that is. No moving the shoulders, only moving the belly. This is a full lungs inhale. Exhale half. Snap the last half out. The inhale is automatic. We're doing 30. Full lungs inhale. Exhale half and begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin around. Shavasana. Please do not skip Shavasana. Nobody should ever skip Shavasana. This is the most important part of your practice. Beginning to undo everything you've worked so hard to do. Beginning to undo things you didn't know needed to be undone. Relax your fingers and toes. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Concentrate deep breathing. Move your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Inhale, morning stretch. Exhale to your right side. Use your left hand to help yourself up to the seated position. Thank you for sharing. Namaste.